Hello, this is Björn once again, and I thought I would make a video to talk a bit about one thing that some friends have made a request about, and that is to speak about my opinion of Facebook and other social media platforms which use with the nationalist ideology. While I typically would disagree with the use of platforms such as Facebook and other social media for the use with nationalist ideology, the reason I would typically not agree with using Facebook as a nationalist would be because it's electronic Jew-owned media. The enemy thoroughly owns this type of media, so it's can only be not very good for us. It's a bit to rain a bit, so I think I'm going to get deeper in the forest where there's a bit more shelter. Luckily, I have a lot of woods here. But if you would want to use Facebook or any other social media platform for furthering nationalist agendas, then I think, especially in the case of Facebook, that people within the nationalist group would want to publish their blocked list so that everyone within that circle would know who is the troublemaker and who needs to be blocked. Because I've been seeing a lot of people who are sending friend requests who have like outstanding amount of mutuals. I mean like 22 to 25 mutual friends with me, but they are supporting the Black Panthers or other nigger groups on Facebook. I don't think this is healthy for the movement at all. In fact, I think it's rather harmful. So I would have to encourage people to sort of look after a sort of friendless hygiene, if nothing else. I think that's ultimately serving our goals. I don't know what else I can really say about Facebook, because my ultimate opinions of social media in general is rather low. I don't encourage the use of social media because the number of traders. I tend to support primarily sources which I can verify one's loyalty through actual dialogue and meeting them. I mean, I would be happy to start maybe a Skype group where we can talk with webcam, so at least I have the ability to, for instance, if someone says, oh, I am Norwegian, or I am a German, or I am this or that, they would at least be held accountable. Because the Norwegians in the nationalist group, I've learned from experience, they're not really Norwegians. Not really Norwegians at all. If you get one of these people to start a chat with you, they cannot speak the language. They have nothing to say at all. It's rather disappointing. I mean, the internet's like the domain of posers. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about Facebook. I mean, you wanted me to give absolute, honest and full opinion about what I think about it, and I think that, like any tool, its use is inherent in the person who is using it. I mean, you can be irresponsible with it, you can also be very responsible. I think that There are a few groups on Facebook I am completely behind because they have proven to be extremely good, and they do a good job of cooling their list for traders and keeping other people abreast of possible posers in their midst. Don't know what else to say, so I think that I'm going to close this before I start to ramble and start to be less succinct in my answers. So I hope I answered all questions you have, and hope you're having a good day.